I just heard the moment that you decided to focus on you. Everybody wants to know what you've been up to. Where have you been? What is it that you have going on? And why are you moving in silence? When I tapped into this energy earlier, what I saw was you're focused on self love. Your self love is causing somebody a feeling of abandonment, emotional pain. Somebody is saying, I wonder where you are. What have you been up to? I feel like this is somebody that feels bound to their decisions, trapped and abandoned. Unfortunately, this is something that they are responsible for. You're responsible for self love, something about you being off the grid. You may have disconnected from a lot of people, and somebody's like, well, where you been? What have you been up to? And quite literally, self love is really what you've been up to. That's what I just heard. Focused in on what's important, focus in on your higher self and your highest good. That's what I just heard. Self love. Somebody wants to know where you've been. They know that they're wondering, where have you been? What have you been up to? And why are you moving in silence? I hear thunder outside in the distance. Some type of judgment is coming down. Maybe somebody was under a false contract. Yeah. Yeah, I just heard, I bet you wonder where I've been. I search to find a love within. You never came back to let them know that you were on this journey of self love. You never needed anybody's permission to love on yourself. And so now that you're doing that, it seems to be a big problem for people that don't know what you're up to. They're not getting the updates, they're not privy to those private moments. Most of what happens in your life is not going viral. Something like that. I feel like some of these people are trying to see what you have going on. You know, you have your social media side and then you have your private life, and somebody's on social media trying to figure out what's going on in your private life. It's crazy. Listen, welcome to Spiritual Court TV. If you're new, you won't be for long. Hopefully, you decide to like, love, share, and subscribe if you feel like this message resonates with you. And if you're returning back, come on in. I've been waiting for you. I'm so glad that you came back to hang out with me here yet again. Big shout out to Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. Big shout out to Archangel Raphael for coming in to do the healing work. There was a lot of healing that took place during the retrograde, but that shadow work, it was amazing. I love it. Congratulations. I just heard somebody wants to reach out and touch you. Oh, wow. Somebody really wants to know what you got going on. Yeah, they really need to go get some help. Okay. This is somebody that missed the boat, missed an opportunity to do right by you. I bet you wonder where I've been. I went to find a love within. They went to go do death magic. Okay, mentally and emotionally unstable. So this is a backfire energy. Okay. And I feel like somebody did spell work assuming that something was going to hit your life, but instead it really just put you in a position like to see more self love. It's an opportunity to love on yourself a little bit more maybe than you were doing before. That's always a good thing. Something like that. You're protecting your energy, protecting your peace. Oh, wow. Something about the Kundalini awakening, single, sexy, successful. So, something about being confident, loving on yourself, self care, something like that. Okay, what is this energy, Holy Spirit? Somebody feels disconnected from you. You prayed this person up out of your life. That's what I just heard. And your prayers were answered. Yeah, you went cold on somebody because you're fully aware of some type of catastrophe that somebody was attempting to cause, and your ancestors let you know that your intuition is spot on. You put a prayer out into the ethers and it worked. Something about faith and diligence, patience, self love, temperance, balance, kindness, exhibiting these characteristics to yourself in your own life first and foremost, and then extending that same energy to other people that you feel are deserving of your energy. What's this mentally and emotionally unstable in death magic? What happened there, Holy Spirit? Love offers. Somebody feels rejected by you. This is somebody that you prayed away from you. You prayed yourself up out of a situation. You went within. You protected your heart. Something about you being diligent with self love and consistent. Yeah, somebody doesn't know who you are. They don't recognize your energy anymore. You've gone through some type of full transformation with change, and somebody did death magic because they feel as though you rejected their love offer. Clarify what's going on, and they feel like you're being cold, okay? Ice Queen energy. In truth and reality, I feel like you're protecting yourself. Yeah, flying monkeys ass energy, okay? So there's a lot of talk about you and the love offer or real love, self love. I feel like real love is self love. Even though this shows a couple, they're in love, there's hearts all around them, the birds are in the background singing, okay? Whatever that is, something about a love offer coming in. I feel like this has everything to do with self love. And this could also represent you being in love with something that you do that's making you very successful. Single, sexy, and successful. Somebody is happy, like genuinely happy. And somebody is trying to still hold up this false narrative by way of bearing false witness. Okay. What else, Spirit? What's going on here? Yeah, I bet you wonder where I've been. You could have moved away from this person. Something about travel. Okay. Let's see. Close any doors that don't need to be open. Please remove anybody trying to block my intuition, my spiritual gifts. I loose angels to protect me. Yeah, somebody's running their mouth. This could be current energy, false narratives. So this is real time energy. Let's see. Somebody's lusting after you. Okay. Something about you being focused on your work. Somebody may have tried to, didn't I just say they're lusting after you? Ooh, who is this raggedy, dirty ass bastard? Somebody's lusting after you very nastily. Somebody's fighting to try to destroy you and put something to an end. Love offer. The ancestors are here though. Somebody's ancestors are on that ass. It's something about you being diligent, working on yourself. You've changed. I just heard you changed so much in a good way. Yeah, opposition. Somebody's meeting some type of opposition over some type of lustful energy. What's lust? Sending you lustful energy, sexual energy, hoping that it reaches you. But look at what they're doing. They're gossiping, they're talking. So this is somebody who you did not accept their love offer, so they went to do death spells over you. Mentally and emotionally broken. False narratives, gossip. Clarify gossip and lies. Show us right now in real time what's going on here. The alarms have been sounded. Somebody's doing this right now. Abuse. Somebody's projecting heavily with abuse. Clarify what's this energy? Trying to stop you from doing this earth angel work. Somebody wants to clip your wings. Somebody wants to stop you from flying high, soaring above all the BS. Whatever somebody is saying, you've abandoned this. You've gone cold on it. You ever seen somebody say so much and talk about and gossip that you just go cold on it? You don't have anything to say about it? And this is really pissing somebody off. Somebody's wondering where you've been. Yeah, it's a karmic ass, nasty ass, dirty bastard ass masculine with a dirty D. Dirty demonic ass D, lustful energy. They're mad because they can't touch you. Somebody's mad because of your spiritual protection and they feel abandoned by you. You ran away from this person. Spirit says you prayed for a way out to get away from this karmic masculine. You saw something in them that couldn't be fixed. This person could be under possession. Clarify demonic possession, Holy Spirit. Karmic masculine is something that you saw. Something that you saw. This person's heavily in their thoughts right now. Clarify this gossip. What's going on? And they're projecting this out, hoping that you hear them. Somebody knows that you have somebody coming in that's stable, or you're already in this King of Pentacles energy. Some of you could have remarried, okay? King of Pentacles, rich guy, reminds me of like the Empress energy, a husband type, somebody stable, somebody responsible. Clarify? Yeah, you don't give a damn. You really don't give a damn. Whatever this person is saying, you don't give a damn. You're not dignifying somebody with a response. You know this person is unwell. Karmic masculine in the reverse. In the reverse, this lets me know that whoever they're talking to knows the reason that you abandoned them. Oh my goodness. So whoever they're spreading these lies to or gossip, or maybe they're just talking about you and they can't stop with the flying monkeys energy, people are coming to the conclusion as to why you abandoned this person. I just heard they're supporting you in this energy. You're unbothered, untouched. That's crazy. Clarify these people that are listening to the gossip. Somebody's watching you. Somebody's like, yeah, we see why you left. We see why you abandoned this person. This person is crazy as hell. I feel like at first, whoever this person is, this karmic masculine, could have been telling people things about you. And maybe they were on the receiving end of whatever the gossip was. But now people are seeing this person as the problem. Hence the fact that karmic masculine is in the reverse. This person is lovesick, mentally, emotionally, unstable, unhinged, willing to do anything, lustful energy, but their intentions are all off. Somebody's being exposed for being the problem. And something about you coming up, being the rising star with actual money. So somebody could be watching, I don't know, they're watching your money. What's actual money and rising star? Rich guy. Somebody's angry. Somebody's mad because whatever you're producing, it's working out well for you. Animosity. And what you're producing, honestly, is real love. And whatever you do for work, okay, somebody could be a business owner. Whatever you do, you're single, you're sexy, and you're successful. And this is really pissing somebody off. You got self-love here, okay? Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, somebody is definitely trying to bind you to some type of old cycle that is done and done, honey. Over and out, finish, tu fini, it's over. Angels, step in. Thank you. This person's real angry. Oh my God. And you mean to tell me you got a power couple here? So you got two people, financially independent, very smart with business, grounded, stable. Something about you being grounded, something about your prayers being answered. I just heard you had to pray this person away. Abandonment. This person would have never let you go. They felt as though that you needed to be bound to them for whatever reason, for their own selfish motives. And when you did not come back, somebody says, I'm going to ruin you. I'm going to drag you. I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to make it so that nobody wants you. That case never happened. In fact, people are saying this person is something wrong with them. They did death magic, in fact. Something about a message of concern. Death magic backfire. Somebody's about to find out that a karmic masculine may have passed away. What's message of concern with death magic and karmic masculine? Yeah. The message of concern is that you transmuted some type of death energy, that the divine came through to help you. Healer energy and message. Oh, wow. Clarify. Somebody's shocked that you transmuted death with the help of the creator. They're shocked. They're surprised because somebody was really, really angry. Somebody says, if I can't have you, nobody can. That's the kind of love that don't nobody want. That's not love. That's obsession. That's crazy. That doesn't turn me on. I don't know about anybody else, but I can't have you. If can't nobody have you, nobody will. Or what is it? If I can't have you, nobody will. Hell no. That's some weird type of situation. Let's just agree to disagree when it comes to this person, however they're seeing it, that what they see is not the right way to see something. In fact, they're mentally off. Somebody's off their kilter. Psychologically spazzing out. They did death magic, lustful magic. When you turn down their cup of love because you know this person is batshit crazy, this person says, okay, I'm going to teach you. Now they're in this energy of animosity because somehow you keep overcoming whatever this is. Somebody's jealous of the fact that you have a direct connection with your higher self, that you're focused on self-love, and that you're an earth angel. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, I can't make this up. This person could have tried to reach out to you, but with abandonment, you could have blocked this person. Yeah, because you're in a relationship. I cannot make this up. Somebody is already in a relationship, happy. I just heard this is the best relationship I ever had. Well, you know what this means, right? Self-love, self-care, real love is why you have a healthy relationship. Two very stable people coming together is driving somebody crazy. If you feel as though somebody had forgotten you, or maybe you hadn't talked to them in a while, no, honey, they are heavily talking about you, still doing heavy spell work. They're being exposed. The people around them don't want to talk to them anymore because with karmic masculine in the reverse, this is somebody that's been exposed for abusing whatever little bit of power they thought they had, trying to channel all their anger Instead of dealing with their problems, they decided to channel all their anger into doing spell work and death magic. And they were expecting for something to end for you. But in fact, there's been a level up because you're in this self love energy. Yeah. Pathway. I can't make this up. Yeah, I bet you wonder where I've been. I searched to find self love within, honey. And I'm never coming back to let you know I don't have a thing for you. We got to let you go. If somebody's caught up in some real type of dark ass energy, should have left that death magic alone. That's what I just heard. This person is blocked indefinitely, and so is their magic. So if it's blocked, it has nowhere to go. That means it has to return to the sender, rightfully so. And when it returns back, y'all, it never goes back the way it was sent out. It's always times 10. For whatever reason, the universe decides who gets what. I just heard con los santos no se juega. With the saints and the ancestors, you should not play. Something about you being divinely protected and protecting your peace. And guess what? I feel like you're happier this way. Enamored. You're looking good. You're looking attractive. You're taking care of yourself. You're changing your hair. You're doing what's best for you. And you're naturally, I need to state naturally, organically attracting beautiful relationships that are rooted in real love. That's Kendra Soul Tribe energy, divinely protected relationships. I just heard Spirit says, if they want to watch, let them watch. That's crazy. I wouldn't be watching anybody. I don't know why somebody would be trying to watch somebody that does not want to be with them. Okay. But again, somebody is not right in the head. Okay. They got head problems. Somebody's spazzing out. You got manipulation. Okay. Somebody was trying to manipulate the energy around you with karmic masculine in the reverse. This person not only was trying to extend a love offer to you through lust, they were trying to pose as your divine masculine. This person is not your divine masculine, hence the fact that karmic masculine is in the reverse. This is not your person, but you know that. Something needed to be said, something needed to be spoken out loud. So as the truth comes out, as I represent truth and clarity, may it reach all four corners of this earth and find the people that deserve to hear the truth and see the truth, in addition to their intuitive nudges. I just heard you already know. Manipulation. Somebody was trying to manipulate the energy around you. Literally, whoever this karmic masculine is, he was trying to manipulate you loving yourself or seeing yourself as worthy. That's what I just heard. Okay. And you come out as somebody who is not playing around, something about you getting closer to the divine. That self-love will do it every time. And this person sitting in an energy of expectation, trying to figure out when the tower is going to fall. But the backfire has already started, or somebody was expecting for you to return to some type of bad behavior, no change behavior, abusive person, spazzing out, spiritually bipolar, all over the place, fighting demons that they don't want to admit that are attacking them. Somebody is hosting a whole bunch of demonic forces, y'all. Mentally and emotionally unstable, lustful, entitled energy, death magic, that's necromancy, flying monkeys ass energy. Somebody was also sending spiritual spies in the spirit, flying monkeys, monitoring spirits. And they're adding additional razzle dazzle with the gossip, abusing their tongue chakra, trying to cast a spell. It's all backfired. Now they're bound to it. This person's crying, they're mad, they're kicking the wall, they're hitting the air because somebody is watching you go into this new level. Karmic masculine with expectation. Somebody can't manipulate your energy. Somebody doesn't have access to your energy anymore. And this is what they look like behind the scenes. Somebody's cross-eyed, like a green-eyed devil, cross-eyed with jealousy and envy, jealous of your life, envious of what it is that you have, crazy because they couldn't steal from you. This could be an energy vampire. Somebody's a whole thief out here. Somebody was trying to steal your energy, your joy. That's crazy. And your intuition is spot on. And somebody knows that whoever you're coming into union with, intuitively, divine masculine energy, that this person is a perfect match for you. This person is crazy, but the reason that they're emotionally in pain is because they can't take your energy anymore. That's crazy. You over there crying because you can't take somebody's energy and because somebody is loving on themselves? That's something that needs to be said out loud. Even when you say it out loud, it's like, that's the reason you came into spiritual court? Calling death down on somebody because somebody abandoned you in your shitty ass satanic shenanigans and left you out in the cold and didn't come back and didn't look back. You were no longer their problem. You're a whole thief out here, whoever this person is. Whatever that was is over. They're blocked. They can't manipulate nobody. Emotional pain. Wow. It's so important to heal. I highly recommend it. Release, forgive, heal. Do it for real. Don't pick it back up. Don't let the shadow come find you somewhere. You're still dealing with something that happened 10 years ago. This is a really good example of what it looks like when somebody doesn't deal with their bad behavior and they refuse to heal. This is an opportunist. This is somebody that feels entitled to your good energy, and they're really mad that they can't get it. And they're, oh, excuse me, throat chakra, damn. Somebody's like, shut the hell up. Return to sender. Somebody's also angry. Clarify, throat chakra. Somebody's really mad that you're speaking the truth. Yeah, I can't make this up. Something about house in the reverse. Somebody wanted you ungrounded. Somebody wanted your house turned upside down. You know, the house represents the 10 of Pentacles. That's peace. Clarify throat chakra. Yeah, this person is crazy. Obsessed. Somebody is really off. Because just as I said somebody is pissed off that you've healed, I felt something to my throat chakra, but I can feel that it's a projection because somebody is really mad after telling all of these stories and false narratives that something is not coming around like how they thought, and they want us to shut up about telling the truth. The house and obsession, clarify house and obsession. Yeah, somebody's mad that you're held in high honor. Somebody's also mad that everybody knows it. That's what I just heard. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, look, I cannot make this up. Somebody could have obsessively been trying to find your house or watching your house to see who you're in a relationship with. Something about you moving on and being with your twin flame, your soulmate, divine masculine, divine feminine. Self-love is really how you got it. Everybody should try self-love, walking in the truth and telling yourself the truth. You're not bound to anything from the past. The biggest illusion for a lot of these dark ass people, they like to bring up old stuff, real or not real, doesn't matter. It's stuff that has already been satisfied because they can't find a reason to curse you. So they need you to give a damn about what it is that they're talking about. But when you leave them wallowing in their slop, that's what gossip is to me. It's such a coward's behavior. It's a cowardly pursuit. These are people that could never tell you anything to your face. They're too obsessed. They don't know if they want to be a fan or a stalker, but they're gossiping and they're broken. And now even the people that were on the receiving end are walking away from this karmic masculine. So now this karmic masculine is sitting up in this emotional pain. These are cowards because everybody that they told about you is watching you be single, sexy, and self-sufficient. Somebody's like, yeah, you're the reason this person left. You lied. This is what somebody's saying. Somebody's like, yeah, you told us that this person was the problem. You even told us to go see this person so that we could embarrass this person with you. We see this person as a rising star. They're minding their business. They're not speaking ill of you. They've moved on with their life. They abandoned you for good reasons. And so we will do the same. So even the people that were privy to this, top-notch gossip, is somebody running their mouth. They're making it real good. Too good that you don't even want to walk away from the conversation. You may have even engaged in the gossip, like, what? You mean the person you were with last time? Somebody was filling their ears up, tickling their ears. Let me put a bug in your ear. Let me let you know. Let me tickle your ear with this gossip. So people started to watch the story play out. They started to watch you, chosen one, and you keep ascending. And something about you being wealthy and grounded and stable, unbothered. You're talking to the divine, very much aware of what is being said about you. You're also being guided by way of self-love to continue staying in this protective energy with your protection here and not giving a damn about what the hell these people got going on, because you knew that in time the truth would reveal itself without any help from you. You never needed to dignify these people with a response. You simply just needed to be about your way. I just heard, excuse me, I need to go on my pathway. Thank you. Self love. You move these people out of the way and you got motion. You did it by way of your actions. This crazy ass person was playing with voodoo. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Somebody could have had a doll in the image of you. The goal was to have this voodoo or something that belonged to you in order to manifest off of your manifestations. So now that this person can't do that anymore, because whatever was in you that needed to be fixed, it was fixed. Once you did that, this immediately disconnected a soul tie, a contract, or whatever led you to this relationship, this connection, friendship, whatever it is, you fixed it. So now somebody doesn't have a cause to curse you. Somebody made it seem like you owed them. Manifestations in the reverse. So the little voodoo money doll that they had in the image of the chosen one is not working no more. I just heard this mofo want to shake the table. Somebody is mad as hell. Oh. Destruction in the reverse. Well, that's a curse that backfired. Somebody can't manifest a damn thing off your energy. In fact, they're blocked. No access, blocked. Manifestations in the reverse and destruction in the reverse. Keep playing with that voodoo, hoodoo, doo-doo. That's crazy. Clarify. Wow. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Somebody wants you to shut up talking about it, honey. Travel. Something about you moving forward. You ain't looking back. You really don't give a damn. Yeah, you got real spiritual gifts. You're the Empress. You're the High Priestess. You're a rising star. You're a very special person. However you encountered this person, whatever the karmic debt was, maybe there was or wasn't any debt. Maybe sometimes Spirit will send you on an assignment to awaken certain people and they decide to stay asleep. Whatever the case, after you were done, Most High God created an exit strategy with abandonment. You turned your back on this bastard for good reasons. And everybody knows why now. People like, yeah, you crazy. We see why this person walked away from your ass. And you focused on self-love. That's really how you do it. You know, I see people sometimes they'll break up with people just randomly. This is random information. Not trying to target anybody, but I'll see people jump from relationship to relationship. I'm like, damn, give your body a break. Give yourself a break. Like, what the hell? Like, didn't you just break up with somebody? Give some self-reflection, self-love. It's okay. But it's crazy that way. And this is the kind of person that I feel could have tried to take your energy and build something else elsewhere. And maybe for a little while, they were able to manifest something off of your energy. They were even able to convince people to obsessively look at you by way of these false narratives, bearing false witness in order to lower your vibration and steal something. So once you decided to love yourself enough to not entertain this, not look back, turn your back and keep it pushing, you naturally, literally disconnected from this person. This person has nothing that they can see in you that resonates with them. With change, they don't even know who you are. Somebody doesn't even know who you are. You got divinity here and self-love. With this level of hate and envy and jealousy against a healer, somebody that naturally transmute energy with the help of the divine, and you're an earth angel, somebody tried to clip your wings so that you couldn't fly, all because they're abandoned by you, because they were trying to steal from you time, energy, space, sanity, peace. Like, oh my God, don't steal my peace. Don't steal my sanity. I won't allow it. That's what I just heard. Protect your peace. And you prayed this person away. The ancestors are celebrating you, and now somebody's throwing a fit, throwing a tantrum. I just heard that death magic is going to keep them busy for a long time. Good luck with that. They still got the doll. Maybe that'll console them. And I'm being real facetious right now because honestly, truth be told, commercial break, this is a nasty, raggedy, dirty, foot ass bastard with a whole bunch of dirt on their nasty ass back, a toxic tongue, a split tongue, a venomous tongue, a big mouth that's not mighty. They feel minimized. They do the bare minimum. Self-love is too much work for them. So they'd rather sit with that doll and call that doll by your name, but you change your name. They don't even know who you are. They don't even know what it is. And somebody's obsessing over who are you in the household with? Who are you in the bed with? Who is getting all that good love and good energy? All they need to know is that your partner has good energy just like you. Two high vibrational people is a beautiful thing. I want that for everybody. But whatever this abusive energy is, it's over. Karmic masculine been exposed. Even the people that they're talking about don't want to hang out with them. This person feels abandoned. So what are they going to do about the death magic? Maybe they told people that you were doing magic over them. You know, these weirdos really got a weird way of flipping the narrative, flipping the script. And I love the way the Most High God sits in a high space and just, watches the whole thing play out, watching all the actors and watching everybody on the stage and watching it all play out, right? Always knowing the truth. But when shit gets too far and somebody doesn't know when to stop, divine intervention will come in and strike lightning from the sky. Send a solar flare to knock that bastard down on his back. Put him in the graveyard since he likes to do graveyard magic and death spells. That's what I just heard. I'm telling you, somebody got hit in the head. Somebody's going to hell with opposition. I'm laughing because you know why? It's funny as hell. That's why. It's another person that felt like they can do anything they want to do. Spiritual law. I'm not respecting no spiritual law. I'm a god. Well, you're not really a god. What you are is a goblin. What you are is a goon. But what's a goon to a goblin? Who's to say? The Most High God knows where these people are going. Close his door, Holy Spirit. Return to sender all nasty ass, bastard ass energy of people that don't feel like self-love should be their pursuit. Why not? That's such a beautiful life pursuit. Continue to love yourself more so you don't get caught up in funky foot ass activities, man. Somebody found them a karmic feminine. Oh, listen, sometimes people meet their match and then sometimes they meet people worse than them. The universe has a good way of doing that with karmic people, like this karmic masculine. They'll run into somebody worse than them. You ever seen two narcissists go at it, two karmic people? Oh man, it's a shit show. It's something you don't even want to see because a high vibrational person doesn't want to see nasty stuff like that. Although we are aware, two lustful ass bastards out here thirsty, dried out, looking for energy, two vampires, dry hunching. They don't have any moisture. Okay, I'm done. Close the door, Holy Spirit, please, and thank you. It's another successful day here at Spiritual Court TV and Spiritual Court Cosmic Realm. And for that, I am eternally grateful. If this resonated, give it a thumbs up, like, love, share, and I will see you in the next reading. Until then, peace be with you.